One of the last times I went to church, there was this lady preacher giving the sermon, and she was talking about how if you stop going to church and if you're not plugged in, you're like a branch that is disconnected from the tree and you'll just wither up and die. She was taking those words of Jesus in John chapter 15 and twisting them. But the truth is, if we are disconnected from Jesus, we will die, not a church. I haven't gone to church now in years, but I am Jesus's true church. I do have fellowship with Jesus and I'm connected to the vine. And I know that apart from Jesus, from praying to him, from doing his will, I'm absolutely nothing. In college, there were people who knew a lot. They knew Greek, they knew Hebrew, and it's tempting to think that they were closer to the truth, or because of their knowledge, they could be closer to God. But Jesus never said that if we were really full of knowledge, that we would be closer to the truth. He just said to abide in him in John chapter 15. I want to read it to you. Jesus said, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. You are already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, unless it abides in the vine. Neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered, and they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they are burned. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, you will ask what you desire, and it shall be done for you. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit, so you will be my disciples." What a blessing it is to be able to be connected to the vine and to have our prayers heard and answered. When we are truly with Jesus, our prayers are answered immediately. And it is so awesome and wonderful that Jesus is alive and that he hears and answers our prayers when we're in right relationship with him. I am connected to the vine, and I know that apart from Jesus, I am nothing. I am not a good and great teacher. I am not knowledgeable. I can't lead myself, let alone anyone else. The only thing that makes us great is if we are humble before our Maker, humble before Jesus and doing his work, and he will make us great because he is great. We serve a great God. But there is nothing great and wonderful in us alone. That's why we shouldn't be chasing after men, chasing after people with high degrees who just know a lot of things. If someone's not connected to Jesus, they can do nothing for his kingdom and they know nothing about his kingdom. It's just been coming to me just so much, just how we have to be praying, and if we stop praying, the arrows of the devil are going to be in us. We're going to be disconnected from Jesus. The only way to overcome in this life is to be completely connected to Jesus, living on every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. The only way we're going to make it is if we stay connected to Jesus, because only he has the words of life. Don't let anyone distract you. Don't chase after other people, what they're saying, because no one is the truth in themselves. Only Jesus is the truth. You have to be living on the words of life. And Jesus is that bread that came down from heaven. His words are life. We need to be eating his flesh and drinking his blood. I encourage you to get to know Jesus for real through prayer. Pray to him, seek him with all of your heart, listen to your conscience, and then do what you know is right from the bottom of your heart. Refuse what you know is evil. Reject it. If any evil thought comes into your mind, rebuke it. Any demon that tempts you, rebuke those demons in the name of Jesus, because he has given us power over every evil spirit. And if we stay connected to Jesus and his words, he will fill us with his power. And everything that is evil will have no place in us. Will you be connected to Jesus Christ and filled with his Spirit? Or will you be connected to the world, to what people say, and disconnected from the words of life? May the grace of Jesus be with you.